Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It feels good to see another day and another week. You are about to receive your breakthrough, but before it comes, you have to face some of these tests that are about to come your way. And one of the tests is people that have done you wrong trying to sweep back into your life, acting as if nothing happened, acting like they have always been a supportive friend and that always had your back, when they've always been your op that were plotting against you, making sure that you would fail and that you would not become the greatest version of yourself. You're going to be tested to make sure to use your discernment, not to let these individuals back in and to not let them manipulate you because they have all sorts of manipulating tactics and things that they can use to talk you into letting them back into your life. They have subtle ways of trying to sneak back into your life and you letting down your guard. Acting as if they have your best interest at hand and that they are for you, when in actuality, they're just trying to sneak back in to finish the job and do what they didn't get to do the first time they were in your life. The test is not to let these individuals come back into your life, not to let them manipulate you, because these individuals, they've already shown you who they were and how they felt about you and what they wanted you to go through. Do you really need like another test to show you that these so-called individuals that you cut off out of your life are not for you? We're talking about fake friends, jealous family members, an ex from the past, an ex-friend, whoever it is that you are dealing with, someone that you were always there for. You always had their back. You always made sure that they were good. You always made sure that they were taken care of, and you kept their secrets. But yet, they betrayed you. Acted like you were the biggest scum on the earth. Acted like it was a bother for you to be in their presence. They would always get irritated every time you came around. And you tried to push it to the side and blow it off like maybe they're just going through something, they're having a hard time, and they're taking their anger out on you, out on me. But in truth, actually, they were jealous of you. They couldn't stand to be in your presence because you being around them made them feel insecure and jealous within themselves. And that is the problem that they had to deal with on their own. So your test is to not let them pull the wool over your eyes and to let them manipulate you and fool you like they did in the past, not to let them play with your heart, and not to let them cheat you like they did in the past. So that's one test. The people that had a chance to grow with you and be the best of friends, this is your test to use your discernment to not let them back in and to take your kindness for weakness or to take advantage of you. This is your test not to let them in. The second test that you would have to go through is you being prepared for what you are asking for. You're wanting to be in a certain position to where you would want to be the CEO of a company or you want to run your own business. You show up day in and day out and do the work. God in the universe wants to make sure that you are prepared and ready to be in the position that you are asking for. So in order for you to be in this position, you have to have a mentor, you have to do the work, and you have to learn some stuff before you were put in that position. Because a lot of times we say that we are ready to be in certain positions, we're ready for certain things, when in actuality, when we're put in that position, we don't know what to do, how to operate the business or thing, because we didn't go through training and pick up the skill on how to be in that position and to make sure that we are able to handle it. You being able to handle customers in a caring, authentic way. You being able to solve problems. You being an asset to your community and the people that you are doing business with. God wants to make sure that you can handle being in such a position before he makes you the CEO or full-time business owner of your online business or whatever organization that you are running for. He wants to make sure that you are prepared. So you are going through training. So you have to learn the techniques and the skills. You have to have a mentor. and you have to study. Make sure you know what you are doing and make sure that you are qualified to handle anything that is coming your way. How to deal with customers, how to handle complaints, how to be able to fix problems, be an asset. That's another test that you're going to have to go through, making sure that you are mentally and emotionally prepared and ready for such things. And also, you loving yourself. I know a lot of times a lot of people don't like to be alone because being alone can be boring and it makes you feel inadequate, like something is wrong with you when you're alone. Just because you are alone does not mean anything is wrong with you. Sometimes you have to be alone to work on yourself, to be able to heal your traumas that you experienced in life, whether it be traumas that you experienced in your last relationship, childhood trauma that you have gone through, because everybody's trauma level is different. You have to be able to work on yourself and you have to be able to connect with God. God needs your full divine attention for him to guide you to the next step. And it's also a good time for you to work on yourself. Work on loving yourself. Because a lot of people say that they love themselves, but really they do not love themselves. Because people tolerate situations, people, places, and things that are not good for them. And because they don't believe that there's something better out there for them that they'll do better in. They have low self-esteem. There's a lot of people who do not know their worth. They stay in abusive situations and in abusive relationships and situations that they've outgrown that they do not need to be in. And they return back to those situations because they're used to it. They can't see themselves. They don't think that there's anything else out there good for them, but there is. So yeah, being alone is not a bad thing, but being lonely, being lonely means you want to be around someone, but you don't have anybody, you don't have any friends or anybody that you surround yourself with. You can't find a relationship partner. You can't find any friends. Your family doesn't want anything to do with you. There's a difference between being alone and being lonely. But yeah, also you not giving up. That's another test. Are you able to show up every day and put in the work, worried about why you're not getting the results, why you're not getting the recommendation or validation that you crave? First of all, you have to, like I said in the last one, you have to give yourself validation. You have to love yourself. And it takes time to receive, it takes time to get good results when put it into work. I know it can seem like you are wasting your time because you show up every single day, putting in the work, and you're not seeing the results that you want. That can be very frustrating. And it feels like you are wasting your time, but it's all part of the journey. Nothing happens overnight because if you got it too soon, you wouldn't know what to do with it. You would fumble the prize before you were ready for it, and God does not want that to happen for you. So be patient, enjoy the process. Everything happens in divine timing. So, yes, those are the tests that you're going to have to go through before you receive your major big breakthrough. You continuing to have faith and trust in the process, trust God in the universe. He or she will not let you down. Have patience, enjoy the journey. Remove yourself from people, places, and things that do not serve you. Do not go back to those individuals or places. Do not go back to what you were rescued from. And relax. Give yourself time to learn what you need to know before operating the business. Well, that's it for this video. If you like this video, please comment down below and tell me what you thought about it. If there's anything I left out, please comment down below and remind me. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Y'all stay blessed, not stressed, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.